Hey everyone, over the next few minutes, we'll be going over why most brands shouldn't be running ads yet. What's going on there? Why am I saying this? And the reasoning behind that, basically. As always, I've prepared a small doc right here that we'll be going over. So, as a start, again, this might sound controversial, but it needs to be said, most brands shouldn't be running ads yet. They will run ads eventually, but not now. Why? Again, not because ads don't work, not because Facebook is broken, but because ads amplify whatever already exists in your business. So if we were to simplify it, if your business is broken, or if you have a broken part in your business, ads will not fix that. They will amplify that. Therefore, or which means overall, you will start losing more money and ads will not work for you. Now, if the foundation is weak, again, as I've said, ads won't fix it. They will expose it. And in this video, what I'll be doing is I'll be explaining why most brands fail with ads, what needs to be in place before you spend money on ads, and how to know if you're actually ready to run ads or if you're just about to burn cash because you don't have your foundation in. Now, ads are not a growth tool. And when I say are not a growth tool, I mean it in the way that people think. People think, hey, ads are magic to a certain extent. Like when you do ads, things suddenly start working, everything fixes itself, and we start printing money. Ads don't work that way. Ads are simply an amplifier. So if your offer is weak, ads will amplify confusion. If your messaging is weak, ads will amplify irrelevance. If your product doesn't solve real problems, ads will not sell it for you. And that's why two brands can spend the same amount of money on ads and get completely different results. Now, problem one, again, as always, we'll go over different problems and how to fix this. Problem one is most starting brands, I would say, don't have real product market fit yet. Most brands jump into ads before proving demand. Now, I don't have a problem if you're testing with ads, but you need to be clear on your mindset. You're testing the waters, basically. You want to see, hey, what is wrong with my business so I can fix it faster? Now, this is one thing, and trying to do ads to fix everything magically is another thing. I'm talking about number two. Again, they don't have usually product market fit. So what this looks like: few organic sales, inconsistent conversions, and friends and family are the main buyers. They're basically buying for you, not because your product is good overall. Now, why ads fail here? Ads don't create demand, they accelerate feedback. So if people aren't already buying without ads, paid traffic will only confirm that faster. Okay, what should exist first? Consistent organic or referral sales. This means, hey, that people are actually liking your product, there is market fit. Clear understanding of why people buy, so you can take that and use it in ads. Again, touching back on the importance of research. And repeat purchases or strong word of mouth, or ideally both. Which means, hey, people are buying, they're enjoying your product or service, and they're coming back because it's that good. This means you have product market fit, quality is on point, and everything makes sense. Again, if this isn't there, ads will not save you. Problem two is the offer is not compelling. To make this really simple, you need a really good offer. Your offer needs to make sense. You need to state a clear outcome. You need to have obvious value stack. You could use urgency, possibly, but I wouldn't advise that. Obviously, depending on the niche, whether you're info product or a brand, or let's say if it's seasonal or you're doing it in a dropshipping way, it depends. And ideally, I would advise you have some kind of risk reversal, basically some kind of simple guarantee in place to make things easier and simpler. Now, problem three is no clear persona or market desire. Most brands don't know who they're talking to. Their target is everyone, and they connect with no one because they're targeting everyone, basically. What most brands do is they go broad with their messaging, they do generic pain points, and they go safe, watered down copy. So they are not specific to their persona, their ideal customer, their life, their pain points, what do they do, what have they tried in the past. They don't talk about any of that. Now, what happens with ads is low click-through rates because as a customer, you're not speaking to me. Weak engagement because, again, as a customer, you're not speaking to me, which leads to high CPAs. Now, what should be clear before ads? Who is this for? What they already want, what they're frustrated with, or their pain point or problem, and why they choose you. So why you, not another competitor. Now, when you know all of this, it's really easy to build ads and funnels that convert. Now, moving into problem four is brands expect ads to figure it out, which I already went over partially at the beginning of the video. So brands expect to run ads and things start working magically. Now, again, let's just run ads and see what works. It doesn't work that way. Unless you want to do it in a really systematic way, yes, it could be done that way. But if you want to do it magically, no, it does not work that way. Now, what ads can do: fix unclear messaging, fix weak positioning, fix bad products. Now, this is what ads cannot do. But what can ads do is they can help you figure out what's right and what's wrong faster so you can fix it yourself. So if you run ads, you're clearly seeing that, hey, like messaging doesn't make sense, it's not resonating, then you know what to fix. You do an iteration, then you retest again, then you go on from there. Now, problem five is no retention, no backend. I see this a lot across different brands, is they can acquire customers at a slight profit, maybe 5, 10%, let's say 15% profit margin overall on new customers, but they don't have any backends, no email flow, no SMS, no follow-ups. They're not building community. They're not doing anything, which means overall these customers are rarely getting back. I'm talking about 1 and 2% returning customer rate, which should be ideally 20 to 40% for the brand to be an actual brand, not a store or not a dropshipping store, let's say. How to know if you're actually ready for ads? Before spending money on ads, you need to ask yourself, are people buying this without ads? Is the offer clear and compelling? Do I know exactly who this is for? Can I explain why someone buys in one sentence? It doesn't have to be in one sentence, but like, can you explain why someone buys? And do I have any retention or backend in place? So are people coming back? Is there a system to get people to come back and do a second, third, and fourth order from me, and more ideally? What ads are actually good for? They're best if you're scaling something that already works. Ads are perfect for that. Increase volume, not find direction. Again, tapping into the first point, which is basically amplify strong offers and clear messaging. So you have something that works, you want to scale it, this is what you use ads for. Or if you have something that you've just built, you want to test overall, you can use ads to accelerate that process. Now, if we were to have a final takeaway, and please pause the video and read this, most brands don't fail with ads because of targeting. They fail because they're not ready. And again, this one is a big one. I see people talk about this a lot. Brands usually fail because they're not ready. Ads don't build businesses, they reveal them. Again, we amplify what's going good and what's going bad. If you fix the fundamentals first, product, offer, persona, and messaging, ad becomes a multiplier, or ad spend becomes a multiplier. It becomes an investment instead of being an expense. So if all of this makes sense, and if you need help scaling your ads, if you need a consultation, if you need anything or have any questions regarding ads, I will leave my Instagram link down below. Feel free to check me out there, check some of my case studies, some of my work there. And if everything makes sense, feel free to message me and we can go on from there.